Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I'm just at Brimscombe Port, which is on the Thames and Severn. As you can probably see, it's a derelict site now. So the port was built originally to take the trows that came through the Stroudwater Navigation from the River Severn and came up to the Thames and Severn. They were much larger vessels. So what they needed to do was transport the goods that had come up the Severn and put them onto smaller canal barges to go up towards the Thames and up towards London. So Brimscombe Port was built. It fell into disrepair and closed, I think it was in the 30s. It then opened, it was then after the Second World War, it was redeveloped, I think in the 1950s, and built into an industrial area. Which was successful for some time, but the buildings had recently become quite dilapidated. There was asbestos in there, and the council have since knocked them down. Now you can see the old line of the canal basically followed that, the fence line over there behind what is Carpet Hot Line, and across the back of the site below those trees, then through. I'm at the western end of the site. So there's quite a lot more to this, which I'll try and get down. I don't know what the access is down here. Obviously some of the buildings are a bit more historic. There's a range of mill buildings here from several centuries, which are being kept in. And you've got the shipping just over there, which is quite historic. So there would have been a bridge on the main road up here. This would have been the main road at the time. The A419 didn't exist at the time, which is now the main road through. So just walk up to here, look, where the line would have crossed. So the shipping will become a canal side pub once again, hopefully. I believe this is just here where the old line ran. There is a bookshop down here, which is one of the biggest in the country, I believe, which is collecting money for the charity. Here we go, look. So we're using Rail Maps Online today just to show you where we are again today. Big thank you to Matthew Bromley for letting us use this, and a big thank you to Chris Lowe for designing the canal side. So today we're in Brimscombe. This was a port on the Thames and Severn Canal, which is part of the Cotswold Canals. This goes from the Stroudwater Navigation into the Thames and Severn. I'll fly the drone up and have a little walk up and down here. But it's mainly drone flight on this one today, and a little bit about the plans to rebuild it. So the original port dates back to the 1780s. So it used to be the spring of trows in, which were the bigger ships, along the Stroudwater Navigation. Bring them into there. They could unload them and then put them onto the narrow boats to take up the Thames and Severn up to the Thames into London. There was originally an island, there was a basin with an island in the middle. On that island, they used to store the more valuable goods that used to come in, coal mainly and stuff like that, to stop from thefts. But as railways came, the new road came through, linking in the bottom of the valley in 1815. That's the A419. Things, less and less freight was carried on the canals. They just couldn't carry what the railways could, basically. So it fell into disuse, like most of the canals did. And then by the 1930s, it was, and that wasn't really used. It was filled in after the war and turned into an industrial estate. The plans are to redevelop it as a basin and bring the canal through. Now, the St Modwens, I think it's pronounced, I'll probably pronounce that wrong, won the right for the redevelopment in July 2022, I think it was. And these are the plans that they've got listed on, you can find on the website and find online. Slightly different to some older plans which had another line running through. But either way, I mean, I'd love it to be the second set of plans. More canal the better as far as I'm concerned. But anything, to join us on, it's going to join on, like I say, it is the Thames and Severn it's on. And that can then join on to the Stroudwater and further along. If you go just past the bookshop that I mentioned, there's quite a bit of canal then from just after. There's a bit of an industrial estate and stuff, and then there's loads of canal then all the way through up to the missing mile, basically. So once the missing mile's in and this is in, we're talking a major stretch of canal. So I'm just having a little walk down the Thames and Severn Canal path. This takes you up to past the old port wall, as well as up to Bourne Lock and the little bridge. There's a little cafe that looks quite nice. It's a bit early, it's only about 10:30, so I won't be going in it. Follow this, the old port wall up round. It's really nice here, actually. So this is the old line just ahead, so you can't miss it when you follow that wall. Such an information board in here in one of the old entrances. So this is an old board mill. Like I said, felt calf there. There's a few workshops. You can see the wall on the other side there as well. So that was the opening through into it. Which would have come onto it. This is a Thames Severn now. Up over onto a lock. You can see it in my drone footage. I'll just get up on the top here and have a quick look in. The line then went out and under the railway. See the old ledge on the lock there, so this is where the gates would have been. And it closed up into there. See the openings on the sides. That's the old sluice there. That tunnel looks very small. I don't know if that, I think that's been bricked up. It looks new as red brick. I think it's probably closed up a little bit over time. The River Frome just down there. And then onto the old line. You can get down in here, look. Yeah, so that's just a, that would have been, that's not obviously going to take a boat. I don't know what the plans are for that at the moment. See the old walls around for the old canal. And it went down through there.